Right, do you want to be able to start your downswing, that transition from backswing to downswing? That's what we're talking about today. It's 0 degrees, it's 6 p.m, it's dark, but we're in the range base, so we're safe. Nice. So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about that transitional period, if you like, of where the backswing stops and the downswing starts in as productive a manner as possible. We're talking about that first motion, that start of the downswing. How do we initiate that? How do we get that going? A lot of it's to do with hands in the golf swing. We need to make sure we start off with hands that are educated to the purpose, making sure we can get them to come down a straight line. I've got a drill for this. The drill's a simple one. It's going to explain, or it's going to give you the sensation, the feeling you want to make sure the hands come down the straight line rather than going out towards golf ball, which is over the top. All you need for this is your driver and a little bit of peace and quiet to make sure you can ingrain the motion. Peace and quiet. Let's start the downswing, shall we? Just quickly before we kick off, we're now at 70,000 subscribers, and thank you every one of you who's hit that subscribe button. It really means so much. There's so much effort goes into the channel, running a business as well, and Eureka Golf Swing, plus my Bunker magazine stuff. It's so involved, but certainly to get the reward for everything I've done is absolutely outstanding. Next stop is 100,000 subscribers. That's where I want to go to. When we get to there, who knows what's going to happen? Who knows? And I would appreciate if you can continue to click that subscribe button. Everyone who's watching the video right now who's not clicked the subscribe button, just click it. It's free of charge and we can get on with this video. Thanks. So starting the downswing, that little transitional period from where the backswing finishes and the downswing starts. We're up, 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 up. And then from there, where does it start? How do the hands react? Where do we go from there? How do we get back to the golf ball without the hands getting away from the body? But of course, that's an over the top. That's going to promote slices, pulls, all sorts of things. We need to find an action where we can get to the top. Hands come straight down as the body reacts to the start of the downswing in a functional way, in a way that we can, how do you say? In a way that we can immediately feel it, in a way that we can grasp it straight away. We have to be able to feel it, so kinesthetically, we have to be able to feel it so we straight away we can experience exactly what the motion has to be. Putting that into practice with a golf ball is always harder because we know real and feel is very different. But if we can give a feeling to the player, to yourselves, exactly what it feels like for the hands to come straight down to the top of the backswing, or what appears to be straight line in a sort of linear action, we're halfway there. Golf is hard, isn't it? So what I'm saying there is at the top of the backswing is for the hands to come down a straight line, not perfectly straight down the side of my body, but in a straight line and not out towards the golf ball. So up to the top and then down in a straight line, then from there we continue through, rather than going out towards golf ball. It's not easy. It's not easy to do without some sort of drill, without some sort of feeling. Up, hands down, and through. Today we're going to do it. We're going to do it well. So I need you to grab your driver. We're going to grip it at the far end of the club. We're gripping it up here, near the tip end of the shaft, and holding the club head. Here we go. I'm going to take an address position. Let's do it down the line. I'm going to take an address position. In fact, I'll do it face on first. Address position. I'm holding the club. I'm trying to get the shaft close to the ground as I can. Here, and then from there I'm going to the top of my swing, and then I want to move the body in an action that brings the butt end of the club straight down to the ground. Straight down to the ground. Not out away from me, not towards the camera, but straight down to the ground. Down the line we'll get a better view. So I've taken my address position, I'm not fully bent over. I'm close to it though, gripping the club face and the tip end of the club shaft up the top there. Now my golf club shaft is going straight up and down. It is vertical, and then from there I want to bring it straight down. So from there, straight down, the right elbow comes close to the right side. The left hip clears out the way. My chest starts to open. However, I want you to feel as though you do this and the shoulders remain closed. That's key for this. This is quite dark, isn't it? The feeling of the shoulders remaining closed there will be very different than going out to in. So if we swing out to in and over the top, the shoulders are open, and that is our path going out to in. If you can do this motion up the top of your swing there, and then there, there, right elbow comes close to right side, there, shoulders are closed in relation to feet line, or intended target line, there, there. And I can feel there how the body reacts. I can feel the right elbow going close to the right side. I can feel as though the hands come down the straight line. They certainly don't go up and back out there. They go up more down here. If I put the golf club in my hand, there, and then from there, then I keep my hands there and bring the club up to where we are. So we're there, and then from there, of course, we stand up into it. So that action would look like that. That. Which is the same as that. And as I mentioned, as we create that motion, shoulders stay closed. The shoulders closed, because you're normally open with an out to in path, the shoulders closed may bring them to square at impact, and that's absolutely perfect, perfectly acceptable. A lot of people I have who come over the top, I tell them hit balls with shoulders closed, shoulders stay closed, they then start to use this area instead of this area. Out there using that area is no good. Out here, keep shoulders closed and hands straight down into this area. Now we're in the slot, and from there we can continue through and play golf. From here, we're not continuing playing golf, we're just chopping wood, coming across in some funky action which is unacceptable. Of course it's acceptable. If you get enjoyment out of the game doing that, carry on. You'll get a lot more enjoyment though if you can get yourself up to that position and then shoulders closed, hands come straight down. Shoulders closed, hands straight down. Up there, shoulders closed, hands straight down. Then from there, we can play golf. That was a little bit rude of me to mention that. You can play golf with an out to in swing path. You can hit it left to right all day long if you want. It's absolutely fine, perfectly acceptable. If you enjoy the game and you get fun out of it, do it. Absolutely do it. If you try this though, and all of a sudden you start to hit the ball straighter, or even right to left. Think about that. So I've got 8 iron. I'll hit a driver in just a second. I've got 8 iron here. I'm going to try and create the motion, feel what's going on. There, shoulders closed, hands come straight down. There, shoulders closed, hands straight down. I'm quite fortunate I can use the mirror to look at this. It's good. Shoulders closed at impact, hands straight down. There. It's very good. And again, we'll do one more. It's good to do it with a short iron. Have driver at hand though. It's good to do it with a short iron. To feel the action you're trying to create. Good again. Closed shoulders at impact. I could feel that. I could feel the crunch of the right hand side in there as the hands came straight down. Then I could explode through impact. Let's hit driver. So now down the line, I'm recording this on my iPhone, so it might be a little bit of a funky camera angle. So here we go, fully set up. Take my address position, good, up to the top, and then feel that action. Right elbow, shoulders closed, right elbow, shoulders closed, butt end of the shaft down to the ground. But in a straight line down to the ground, straight down, not out and in, not over this way, but straight down to the ground to feel that and feel the shoulders closed position. From there, I can throw the golf club towards the golf ball. Here we go, all set, good, up, feeling that, hands straight down, shoulders closed, hands down, shoulders closed, there, pretty good, popped it a little bit right, because the shoulders were closed, just didn't finish it off, but got the action of the hands coming straight down. Again, so I'm on the course now, so I don't want to go lifting the club upside down, I want to get there, 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 there. It's the feeling. Good again. Really good. Let's try one in slow-mo. That was good. And you'll notice there from that slow-mo that my hands weren't coming down in a straight line vertical, like I'm trying to get the golf shaft there, but they came down in a straight line at the slight angle, which is running down the plane, which is absolutely perfect. Not going over plane, not going under plane, but running down on the plane. So the hands are running on the plane. Yet when we do the drill, we're trying to make sure the hands run straight down and the shoulders are closed. So real and feel being very different. I felt as though the hands came straight down in the drill. I felt as though the shoulders were closed in the drill, and I assumed that's what I would be doing at impact dynamically. But of course that was not the case. As I mentioned, feel and real are very different. That's why we have to do drills. That's why we have to feel as though hands come straight down and shoulders are closed. Hands straight down, shoulders closed, then step on and try and feel it again. I nearly shanked that one, I'm not going to lie. I'm not proud of that. Feel as though the hands come straight down, feel as though shoulders are closed. Hands come straight down, shoulders are closed, hands straight down, shoulders are closed. In reality, hands come down the plane, not over the plane because I feel as though they're straight down, meeting the balance in the middle. And shoulders are slightly square, or maybe even opening because the body's opening up, but certainly square, not super open. Reality, very different. Shoulders closed, straight line down, trying to feel that impact. Did it happen? Don't know. Felt as though it did. Outcome was good because it was a structured form of practice. And that structured form of practice ensures that I understand what's going to happen with my body, my hands, my club shaft, my club head, my sweet spot, dynamically what's going on from that transition from backswing into downswing. What about that? Guys, reel and feel is unbelievably different. I physically felt those, the hands were going straight down. I look back at the slow-mo and understand they're going down the plane. That's class. If you've enjoyed the content of my video, please feel free to subscribe. And also thank you to everyone who has subscribed. We're at 70,000 subscribers now. Honestly, can't thank every one of you enough. It really does mean so much. All the effort that goes into the channel is rewarded by you guys hitting the subscribe button. So thank you very much. So on top of that 70,000 subscribers, we're now at 10 million views. I mean, unbelievably good as well. Thank you again. Please hit the subscribe button if you've not. Let's get up to 100,000 subscribers. That is my main goal. After that, what's going to happen? I do not know. I really don't know. Thumbs up button, click that. Also the bell notification, which shares it around YouTube. No, it doesn't. It lets you guys know when my next video is coming. Brilliant. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. That was good.